check into the Ravenswood Hotel. Don't look into the mirror after midnight. That's what the old man at the gas station told Emily before she laughed and drove away. She didn't know. Some reflections don't wait for permission to smile back. The rain hammered down like 1,000 angry fists as Emily Carter pulled her little red car into the lonely parking lot of the Ravenswood Hotel. The building stood like a corpse from another century. Tall, cracked walls and windows that looked like dark, hollow eyes staring into nothingness. She was running from something, maybe someone. Her ex-boyfriend had been calling non-stop, begging her to come back after one too many nights of drunken rage. So she'd packed up, driven 200 miles west, and told herself she needed peace. A night alone in an old hotel sounded harmless enough. The lobby was lit with a flickering chandelier. The smell of old books and something metallic hung in the air. Behind the counter stood an old man, thin white hair and skin so pale he looked like he'd been buried and dug up again. "Good evening," Emily said, forcing a smile. He stared at her too long before replying. "Evening, you're traveling alone?" "Yes, just need a room for the night." He hesitated, glancing over her shoulder as if checking to make sure she wasn't followed. Then quietly, "Don't take room 313. Emily frowned. "Why not?" He looked down. "Some rooms keep the guests longer than they should." She thought it was a joke. "That's fine. I'll take whatever's available." The old man sighed and slid the brass key across the counter. "Third floor, end of the hall." When she picked up the key, she noticed something strange. The number 313 was scratched off, then carved back in by hand. The hallway smelled of mold and rain. The wallpaper peeled like dead skin. Emily reached room 313 and unlocked it with a soft click. The room wasn't terrible, dusty but cozy. A single bed, a nightstand, and a tall antique mirror leaned against the wall near the window. Its frame was ornate, gold but faded, and a small crack ran diagonally across the top corner. Emily threw her coat on the chair and sat on the bed, rubbing her temples. The sound of the storm outside felt strangely comforting. She looked at herself in the mirror. Messy hair, tired eyes, a woman who had run too far for peace. Her reflection blinked. She did not. Emily froze. She leaned closer. The reflection was still smiling faintly. Then it blinked again, this time in sync. She shook her head. "Jesus, I need sleep." She plugged in her phone, lay down, and soon drifted off to the sound of rain tapping on the window. But at 2:47 a.m., she woke to a sound. 3 slow knocks from somewhere inside the room. She sat up. "Hello." No answer. Then again, 3 dull, heavy knocks. Her eyes darted toward the mirror. The crack on it seemed wider now. The glass pulsed faintly, as if something was breathing behind it. Her reflection smiled again, but this time she was sure of it. The next morning, Emily went downstairs for breakfast. The old man at the counter avoided her eyes. "I told you not to take that room," he muttered. "Is this some kind of prank?" She snapped. "Because the mirror in that room." He cut her off. "It's not the mirror that's haunted. It's what's trapped inside it." Emily froze. "What do you mean?" He lowered his voice. "A girl once stayed there. Her name was Marianne Price. Checked in alone, just like you. The next morning we found her clothes on the bed, her phone still charging, but she was gone. The mirror had a new crack." That day, Emily felt a chill crawl up her spine. She laughed nervously. "You expect me to believe that?" The old man leaned forward. "Look at your reflection after midnight tonight, and you'll believe anything." She stormed off, pretending not to care. But the truth? She was terrified. That night, Emily tried to stay awake. The digital clock read 2:40 a.m. Her heart pounded as the wind howled outside. Then came the sound, 3 knocks again. Knock, knock, knock. She turned her phone light toward the mirror. Her reflection was already awake, eyes open wide, grinning. "Stop it," she whispered. The reflection tilted its head. Its lips moved, but no sound came out. Then, slowly, words formed on the mirror in foggy breath. Emily stumbled back, screaming. The lamp flickered violently, shadows twisted around her. Then, hands pressed against the inside of the mirror, pale, ghostly human hands. Her reflection laughed soundlessly. Then the hands reached out through the glass. Emily tried to run, but something cold grabbed her wrist. Her reflection was pulling her in. The glass rippled